AJ almost a double table. That one was for mental damage. Actual mental damage. Dude, no, Bear's on some today, bro.
Oh my God.
Placement.
Oh, another
AJ
placement.
again.
Oh my God.
Post to post, baby. You got to play with the edges sometimes too. Don't neglect those. Good shit.
Let's go.
Where Retals plays from. So pretty much every day we hung out with Retals. He scrimmed. We played Val or streamed. Oh my God, AJ. That's brutal, actually. That looked like a diamond.
George would have stolen that goal if he was MaJicBear.
If he's AJ there?
If he's MaJicBear, he's stealing that goal 100 out of 100 times.
Absolutely. Oh, is that it? Far down? Yeah, that's in. That's in.
Chat, is it one goal?
If I'm wrong.
Is it 1 point per goal, or have we only scored like 2.5? Is it 2 points per goal, or is it 1 point per goal?
Yeah, I don't know. So are we up 2.5?
Are we?
That's not right. That's not right. You're not gonna celebrate though?
I mean, I can celebrate. Do Bojangles have legendary marks?
Oh my God.
Oh!
That fake was actually crazy. Literally inside the paint. Retals stepped on the photographer when he came down.
Oh.
Oh, AJ bot. Weight room. Weight room.
Weight room. You
weight
gotta
room.
hit
Sorry,
the weight
AJ's been in the gym.
room.
What have you been doing?
Oh
yeah,
my
check.
God.
Ads are cringe. That's what's his name? Jeff? Is his fault. End of the day.
Yeah, it's
Like
gotta
a
be
truly.
Tex-Mex, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's definitely the Corona-ritas.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, a mini one.
Corona-ritas.
You got a State Farm ad?
Oh my
God.
God. What a hit.
Yeah, AJ with the insurance. That's exactly right. That's a relevant ad.
It might be Cinco de Mayo State Farm, man.
That's true. Yeah.
Dude, this is a slaughter.
Messi's 58 years old, still going through them.
All right. Oh, AJ!
Dude, they are.
Insult to injury. Run it up. It's 6-1. This series looking done and dusted. The boys in green. Game to play.
No way we hit the Brazil.
The Brasilia!
The bear must be
AJ,
fed,
wait.
and only Retals' throat can feed him. Oh my God!
AJ!
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Vamos, vamos.
Vamos.
Am I insane, or did that look like it rubber banded? Self-service off the corner. Immediate mid. AJ slam!
Oh my God. Bro, the boys are cooking. The
Damn.
boys are cooking.
Dude, absolutely. You think Money's going to sign that one?
Who's gotta sign that one?
Because Money was like that. I know, Malworthy. I know. Oh, AJ. Don't bring up anything. I need to see this. I'm pretty sure he just, just stunted on a man, a grown man. Yeah, he did, and bumped him. That's brutal. That's savagery.
Oh my God, guys.
Crazy that like what they're best known for is like amazing healthcare and like fish candy. Like those are their two claims to fame. Also, we're gonna go ahead and tuck them in here. Retals from deep. Mid-air predator missile. AJ slam.
Bro, they're really like us for real.
I wanna run to you. Oh my God.
They like us for real.
We just keep it going. I wanna run to you.
Euro boost. OpTic, another demo up high. Now that shot, it's going to kick right back out to AJ. It's a slow roller, but it's fast enough. It looked like a double commit on the goal line leading to that one.
This one, you just had to get on target with some pace, and AJ does it perfectly. He splits the defense there as they bounce off each other. So AJ, the last man here, has to come up big, tough bounce. As everyone retreated from complexity, AJ makes it look easy coming downfield. MaJicBear's there. This one comes out to Retals. Can he get over Raceball? He can't. Follow up from AJ's there, and he'll put it home. OpTic in the lead with a minute to go.
And you can see OpTic going for these air dribble bump plays. It's wearing down complexity. CRR on the backboard, but still AJ able to read the situation, keeps the shot low.
A couple seasons ago, J-Nab's coming out with the Megs, and it still looks pretty collected from G2. They're recognizing when they have space, but it's not a risky approach from AJ. This man just bulldozes through all of the defense.
He's really just playing backside support there, and
oh my goodness,
just boos right back towards the ball. I don't think anyone expected him to actually try and stick with that.
They missed the pass in the midfield, and you just whip out the protract.
You just get the job done regardless.
Yeah.
It's all right. Oh, but
Oh
the
my!
dish back.
What are these kickoffs? Oh, gee. Please,
Oh.
man, these G2 kickoffs. I can't stand this right now. It's Atomic
damn.
again. He doesn't know what's happening. The ball is going pinball left and right. And we have a bad sheet from the G2 half.
In game 2.
I mean, I thought it was happening. I really thought it was happening. I'm not going to lie. It looked shaky from OpTic.
It felt like it, right?
Yeah, but nope. The kickoff's going to smack him right back down. OpTic Gaming as confident as ever in this long best of 7, and more specifically game 2. And I mean, first of all, you know, we got to talk about the kickoff. In the corner, nobody's challenging him. We've got somebody in the net, but could have been a potential team bump. Either way, the defense out of G2 is dismantling, and this is another play. Stemming from the corner, you're going across, trying to carry it out of your own side. And you've got a good challenge, like you mentioned. Misread the bounce, and hello, AJ.
Still trying to regain that sense of control that they had previously, and that's a huge bump from
Atomic
Chicago.
win.
But there's AJ, and JNAP's tries. He will not be denied. AJ scores again.
Oh, and you feel for the defensive guru, Atomic. That was a double commit. Otherwise, Atomic would have been able to challenge after the backboard. Communication kind of disrupted there. And OpTic Gaming striking first, and a really well-placed shot, too, from AJ.
What do you do if you're G2? Oh, you're going to give up 2. That's what's going to happen. Retals absolutely blows Atomic out of the water here. Says, hang on, let me open the door as wide as possible.
And I don't think he would have gotten there if he didn't pick up that small pad off the kickoff.
Yeah.
Really good movement.
Unfortunately, G2.
Oh, this is another demo. This is
Another demo. Atomic can't make the read. Retals says, hang on.
Oh,
you can only do that if you're in the net.
I mean,
Atomic, it's a lot harder coming the other way.
The fact that Retals trusts his teammates so much to just abandon ship, go all the way to the other side, take a full boost, then rotate all the way back in, and demos the last man.
Go attack the ball and force them to outplay you. His timing so far, he's been pretty excellent with it.
Oh,
that
and
just
a
dropped
fake.
in?
It's a fake. The respect is there from Atomic on the backboard. He's assuming somebody is going to get a touch on this. AJ was right behind the ball. Or no, excuse me, it was Retals behind the ball. And I mean, you have to respect that, right? If you're Atomic on the backboard. His teammates, Retals and MaJicBear, are doing a lot of that dirty work.
Just have that good timing on those challenges. Force them to make a play off
just like that.
Identify the
That's
space.
it. That's
Look
it.
at Retals pick apart the defense. Look at him look this one as he comes in. He's like, okay, totally open backboard. Don't overthink it. Just rip it up there. AJ will go and get it. Like, you don't overthink it. It's like, there's the space. Put the ball there. Now, that is a beautiful pass down, I will say, but unfortunately just took too long to develop. All of them figured it out, and the tight support from AJ finds a second goal for OpTic.
They've cracked the code. They've downloaded G2 on match point in game number 6. I thought it was going to go 6 games, but I did not expect OpTic Gaming to be the ones taking charge.
A player like that, because there's an old chess saying, the threat is often more dangerous than the execution. And this
but what about
time
that
he's just
execution?
upfield and execute away 3-0 OpTic.
I mean, the threat is nice, but whenever he's able to hit these shots and be so consistent, it's a wide open one. A better, or more credit, excuse me, to the pass, but still, where's the defense going for SSG? Win, and almost a guaranteed one, but you still have to be aggressive, still have to be decisive. And I think the only thing you dial back on is just the risk factor moving forward. You don't need to extend too far up the field. You can just wait out some mistakes, and mistakes will come your way because Space Station Gaming in game 2 a little bit dismantled.
Retals really just getting up there, and Arsenal trying to force something, and that's kind of what happens when you're the team that's down by 3 with so much time on the clock.
Extending their defense a little bit farther back, and like I mentioned, the risk factor. They're not going up for some crazy challenges. You're just letting AJ do what AJ does best. This man, you just can't stop him when he's given space.
Oh, if you were on his camera, you knew he was just going to have this free look at the backboard read, and Hoxer knew it too. Try his best to get up there, but AJ with authority.
It all comes down to the midfield space. Who will have better positioning to intercept the passes coming out, and that's 2 players committed, which means AJ has more space. 1v1, Arsenal alone. MaJicBear trying to get the bump. A 2v1 situation, and OpTic Gaming come out on top.
Man, did you see that smooth recovery from AJ? Tipped that ball straight up, instantly boosted back to the floor to get himself back in command of where that ball was headed. He was having the right idea there. He just thought that challenge was going to work out. He knew it was going to be a really soft challenge.
MaJicBear
playing that really tight support to try and put the maximum amount of pressure on OpTic, and unfortunately, ball just went the other way, and now they miss a clear off the backboard, and they can't make the second opportunity at the save. Oh, devastating.
And it's routine out of Retals. Hoxer has to get a touch in that situation. Obviously, Retals banged it off the backboard.
His ability to get that ball moving across the field and find teammates, and see if that can get looked into as MaJicBear forces LJ into an awkward clear, and it's off the post. It goes in. I thought that was going to bounce out to safety, but they get a favorable skip, and they will score first again.
Oh, and Arsenal, he has to jump early too because there's a bump coming through. The shot is as picture perfect.
Again, I believe a season high demos, not just for North America, but the entire world. As Retals does know how to demo really well, but AJ knows how to score from everywhere. What a play for AJ to equalize.
When AJ is on, there might not be a better shooter in the world. When he's off, you notice it, but he is on it today. Retals, little floater to the backboard, and Chronic will power this away towards Jack, intercepted by MaJicBear. AJ redirect! Oh, he is on it!
Write that down, that's top 5. Write that down right now. That is beautiful from AJ. No, he tried to put a hand up, but when AJ's playing like that, he's just on another level.
Third goal into an empty net. They survive. They still have a chance here. MaJicBear barrels through, apparently. Jack, and AJ adds another to his tally.
It's a full team play for OpTic as they charge downfield. You see AJ on the side waste no time. He can't afford to waste time there. Perfect read on the play from AJ to get involved.
You could argue the best player on the field between these two squads, and he just continues to deliver.
Yes, I need a heat map of that top right corner for Gen.G because they've been hitting it all day. And AJ's been hitting it as well. You strike, and AJ will strike back, still making his presence felt on the field.
It's not quite a 1v1 with 4 pawns on the field here between AJ and Jack, but it's getting real close to it.
Gen.G getting back into this one right off the kickoff. AJ, though, picks up that and puts it right into the back of the net, and OpTic back into the game quickly.
Pause ends with OpTic immediately gaining the upper hand.
As they're going to try to see if they can make something happen here with the remaining time. Still over half of the game to go.
AJ taking a shot on, and it goes right over top of Nolly and in, and AJ just continues to find the back of the net.
Light touch out. AJ finds the mark, and Gen.G not able to get to that one in time.
Nolly in the area as well, if that had somehow found its way through. Here's MaJicBear, and Nolly just ranging back to make the save. That keeps OpTic in front, but not for long. AJ does it again.
It's a hat trick for AJ. Gets the boost, has the speed. Look at that, the light touch and then the follow-up. Made Jack think he was going high. AJ went low. And he is willing OpTic back into this game.
What are we up to now? 7 in the series. AJ looking for number 8. This time blocked by Chronic. Retals from the ceiling, and he hit the crossbar. MaJicBear's follow-up. AJ off of Chronic and in.
And another one from AJ. But this one, it's all about the pressure from MaJicBear, forcing everyone from Gen.G to commit. Chronic in a tough spot, can't react to it in time.
Now Nolu just launch it ahead. Chronic has to circle around the midfield boost as MaJicBear will leave it for AJ. I mean, you gotta feed the hot hand. Why not? He's got another one! My gosh!
It's an AJ masterclass. I'm standing right now. Win or lose, this man is playing on another level. Look at that light touch into the follow. Beautiful stuff we're seeing from AJ. He's taking control.
This is game 1. Yes, it is. Cringe blows, but AJ's ready for it. No problem. Up and at him. We've also been playing a lot of Rocket League on stream, so I feel like, I'm warmed up for it, and so is AJ. The missile is very ready to play today. The missile is flip resetting midair and also slamming Percy as we achieve the goal. Damn! These boys are absolutely frying. It's a 40? It's so early. I 1H'd. Wait, hold on. What the hell? My 1H didn't work, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I think this team woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Is it showing in the stream? Potentially, yeah. Do you guys know how many? What's the max amount of min and max amount of games they played today? The Rocket League boys. Oh my God, y'all are moving so diffy. Diffy. Look at this. The mid-air stop, press pause. AJ easy. 2 if they win, 3 if they lose. Bet. Hang time. All right. Well, that game cleaned up very quickly. Oh, AJ adds insult to injury. The backboard's lighting up red. It's a buzzer beater to make it a 5-1. AJ off the top bar. Off of Kinsey's car as well. It's scrappy. Everyone's sticking a toe out, looking like SpongeBob in driving school. Trying to find an inside netting there. No dice so far. A little bit of a blow. AJ here. Plenty of wide open space. Goes for the bump on Kinsey. AJ walks it home. Oh, baby. Bear goes for the blow. It doesn't matter. It's the mental pressure at the end of the day. 2-1. Beautiful carry by AJ. You love to see it.
Misses the touch central, instead heads back into that corner with the boost steal too, and this will be a continued press by OpTic.
Does feel like a continued press, and now they're bringing in demos. They got an open net, 2v0. Guess what? It does go in. OpTic, I've kept them trapped there for so long, and what I love about OpTic's offense is their follow-up is immediate.
Yeah, there's close shadows too, where Retals, I think, saw whoever it was who didn't get the demo. And then Retals getting rid of Chicago, the man at top of the demos list so far, beating out Common. For any RLCS veterans, you know how hard that is. Retals with the air drill bumper, the goal line save! Not quite enough. AJ coming in to tap it home.
G2 have been saving as much as they can, but when you bring the bulldozer out, Retals almost just got it done by himself.
Theoretically, G2 can work out of their own half, but they've struggled to just for 10 seconds or so there. Chicago now challenging versus AJ. AJ is going to be the benefactor of that ball towards the backboard, towards the goal. AJ snipes it from afar. The man makes it 3.
It's just off of Chicago trying to go for it. AJ wins the challenge all the way downfield. I mean, G2 couldn't even save that. You don't even need a demo to open that up.
Jorby's poor heart during that one. Okay, well, I hope that Jorby's okay. Can people go and check in on him on that stream? You can open up a couple of tabs. Make sure that you're staying here on the main channel on /Rocket League. A bump on that back line sees an immediate opener for OpTic Gaming. And look, Lemon, at MaJicBear's positioning and his movement around Atomic.
Yeah, he's just like going on a date with Atomic and he just like forgot about the ball. So you hate to see that. Yeah, I like the demo, but then G2 just left the station when I felt like they could have brought the pain train. They could have brought that momentum. You had this 3-on-2, you had boost, and now you get scored on. Feels like G2 missed out on that opportunity.
I like AJ here, just seeing that demo comes in and then wait. Knows that MaJicBear can't get a shot in there because both Atomic and JNaps were both defending on that play.
Daniel still gets the push, but MaJicBear got time to respawn, reset, only 32 now. As he tries to push, but you can't go that slow against version 1. Oh, Retals or AJ, here he goes, he picks it up, he splits the gap turtle and threads the needle.
And he does it all by himself. I think he got spun out initially, but had so much boost. 2 players commit for version 1, kind of bump each other, and AJ bulldozes through both of them.
2 goals. AJ has to stretch to get back, and a pass towards Retals. MaJicBear to receive the third. Back to AJ, shot on target. Never mind the 3-man passing play from FaZe. Let's make it 4.
Absolutely. Whatever you can do, we can do better. Just making the defense twist and turn on the back line, and AJ with a nice, powerful shot to bring this one within reach. Half empty all the time.
That with things, yeah.
But for OpTic Gaming, it's one day, right? And yes, terrible performance so far. They need to find a goal, and they do! What a pinch from AJ!
Brilliant play from AJ there as well. Simple pass it back, he has to. And then AJ capitalizes on MaJicBear's bump, keeps misgrounded, and then forces the 50 alongside the first defender that he encountered.
A big miss there from 2-piece may slow things down. AJ, he's got boost in the tank. This is where he's most dangerous. Up over the top, AJ, bang! 20 seconds left and OpTic take the lead. So we're just gonna leave it like it is. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my! AJ! A crazy pinch from the sidewall. Once again, we see another demo, this time from Parth on his retreat back to defense. 2-piece. A full field air dribble. Oh, and there it is. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They are overextending. They are pushing forward. And so far, it has not caught them out. But all it takes is one poke. You send it past that final defender. And AJ, with the easiest goal of his life, he'll tap that in. OpTic up 1-0. A decent first touch. Parth sends one down into the box. And Retals there for the clear. AJ secures the midfield boost. Retals doesn't even care about the ball. AJ will put it home, and that's going to secure it. OpTic will take a 3-1 victory over Rebellion. CRR looking to lay one off into the midfield. No one makes contact. AJ's big clear. Wait a second, there's no one back. Retals in position. AJ will take it. OpTic up 1-0. Where was the defense? AJ. This is a battle right here. We have AJ versus AYYJAYY, and then we got the Bear versus the Bull, and AJ is gonna put in his second, 2:34 on the clock, and OpTic's up 2-0. Retals taking his time, baiting out a challenge. AJ pass 1. MaJicBear not able to slide it in, but AJ with the hat trick. Just across the halfway point of game 1, and AJ is popping off. AYYJAYY with a fantastic read will clear it back to the OpTic end once again. MaJicBear over to Retals. Retals to AJ, and AJ to the bottom of the net. OpTic, a 3-man passing play. They get everyone involved, and that's what we need. 20 seconds remain. Sits neutral, but RazeBull's gonna be the first to it. AJ, fantastic first touch. He's gonna keep it low. He's got the lead blocker in MaJicBear. AJ low and slow. AJ sneaks it underneath the entirety of the complexity defense. MaJicBear disrupting AYYJAYY inside the goal. And OpTic take a 1-0 lead with 3:15 on the clock. Makes way for AJ. RazeBull's up to it. MaJicBear's first. Retals up the field. Demo's one. He's on the hunt for another. He gets the bump. AJ walks in a second. Retals clearing the way, doing the dirty work. .245 left to play. OpTic up 2-0. Retals the pass down to AJ. AJ to the corner. AJ slots it in. The dish is good. OpTic go top 6.
And Space Station flip it right by them. Retals has to protect the rock. He does that and a little bit more.
Magic
OpTic
looking for
get
the
another
demo.
chance on the transition. Retals
AJ
pulling forward off the post and in.
Payday for AJ! Another moment where that front man has to get the demo, looking for the bump. It was Retals before. Now it's MaJicBear forcing LJ off his line, destroying the rotations, and AJ can come through, get back on the horse, and fight to break down the Space Station Gaming defense. They've got to do it at least 2 more times just to tie things up. And there's the second one from AJ.
All right, now the bots are starting to roll out here. AJ got that 50.
Retals with the
hit
bomb.
right back into him, and then he gets the redirect in front of AJ's face. And now OpTic got plenty of time. Now they're on the wall. Retals wins the touch, but is it enough? Can he actually get this ball out to MaJicBear? The pinch out. AJ
out
in the
middle.
air. Bounce the demo. If you can't beat him, delete him. Tie game.
I think everybody's gonna man the Bumblebee after this one. The shot on target, the demo out of here for MaJicBear, destroying the defensive line.
Anybody getting a 50 on that play. Instead, 50 in the midfield. Magic got the flick. AJ will secure it. And OpTic strike when FaZe are weakest.
That's a great pick from MaJicBear. Realized he's got the opportunity. Almost put it in himself. AJ there just to make sure, and a good thing he was, as that was on its way down and out. It's back in their territory. Retals will at least bring it out. There's Mist high above everybody else. I mean, FaZe Clan have won the aerial game, but AJ along the ground got the steal and the goal.
MaJicBear though to set it up, plays it off the corner. First killer trying to control it off the back wall, and AJ decides to press. 40 seconds left in game 3. You lose this, you go on match point in a lower bracket round against FaZe Clan. Almost impossible to come back from, but AJ keeps it going.
Third one for AJ. He's got them all in the series. What a setup from MaJicBear. And OpTic trying to rise from the ashes with 35 to go. He got through MaJicBear, but AJ unfazed by it. Now in numbers advantage. Mist has to get around Retals. He can't, and AJ scores.
They're really using that lead block. Now OpTic in front. Retals in front leading the charge here, and like you said, gave AJ the space. Flick came through. 2-1.
Now down to 23 seconds and counting. First killer can't pinch it downfield. AJ wide open, and he puts it away.
It just feels like they're picking them apart, Stacks. First killer trying to catch up to that ball. There's a demo in the back end. AJ has an open look at the net. It's been all OpTic, showing no signs of letting go of possession. FaZe Clan still fighting tooth and nail, but they took a hit that caused them to take pause. AJ not taking pause though. He's taking it all the way to the net. OpTic with the first goal in game 6.
Poor Typical never had a chance here. He realized as soon as AJ got liftoff that he was beat by a mile, and all he can do at that point is hope they miss.
On FaZe, after they called a timeout, this team was leading 3-0 in the series. Now they're down 4-0 in game 6. It's another goal for OpTic.
Yes, you may have another, and another, and another. AJ adding to the tally. Retals is finally connecting on bumps and demos. The napping giant has awoken. And now it's MaJicBear. He'll try his luck against First Killer. Not happening. Follow-up corralled by Retals. Good first and second. Touch the setup, AJ! Back and forth like a heavyweight fight.
Just get one hit, OpTic take it back the other way. Good control from Retals. Miss, see you later. AJ, open net look.
Just as entertaining as watching this, just to peel back the curtain for a moment, we can see the reactions of all the others waiting to go on the desk, and they're just beside themselves, as are FaZe, as AJ and OpTic have turned this on its head.
Back-to-back goals, more bumps on the goal line from Retals. AJ's been there every single time, and you can see that momentum in Retals' face.
But AJ got a piece of him. Down to 23 seconds. And now First Killer given all the time in the world again. Now Retals will close out. AJ ahead. Can Miss catch up? No, he can't. And the lead is back to 2.
Back to 2 with 15 seconds left. You can see the smiles on OpTic's face. This goal man just booked their trip to Boston. AJ catches the read out, puts it into the back of the net.
Still was able to meet him on that 50. Retals, flip reset, quickly using it, gets it around Hoxer, steals the corner boost. MaJicBear comes in, now out to AJ. AJ going for a goal. A bump was dodged, but AJ on that angle. I did not think he could weave it around the final defender, but AJ puts that far post.
Man, that's why you practice those training packs with the shots out of the side like that.
On the play, gets it around, goes for a bump, but that was well dodged. Now numbers advantage for OpTic. This should be a goal, and it is. AJ will put this one in easily after they isolated that final defender.
And the thing that gets it done is the speed from Retals. He doesn't care how he hits it, just as long as he's right behind it. Panic now, you gotta keep the communication. You can't pull yourselves out of position.
And I saw that as well. It looked like Retals and AJ both going for that same ball. And that AJ has a rebound come out to him and places it perfectly upper 90.
SSG give each other a little bit of a bump there because LJ has to dodge MaJicBear, so he has to play the 50 to keep it out of the net. Oh,
that's a big beat, but it's high. Rebound will be tipped to safety by AJ.
Oh, a little back pass, cut this right.
Oh, how about just the net?
Yo, why is it open? Jeeves? Why is it open?
Well, I'll have to take another look. So Hoxer.
Oh, wait, LJ and Hoxer hit each other.
And Arsenal's so far back. I am not sure how that happened. Want to go to the grand finals with a shot to win it all. Last chance here for OpTic. It's a good pass. Retals on the bump.
With a bump.
The demo!
Oh my gosh!
AJ scores it, but Retals, he was the bull who gave the horns to Hoxer.
And LJ got caught one step too far forward. He couldn't even put a hand up to stop the transition in the midfield.
Retals does finally clear it, but that was a sketchy situation there for OpTic.
Now down into the death of this first game, and Ninja in Pajamas knocking on the door. Bems to the side, AJ charges him down. Might be able to get the second. Such a good 1v1 player is AJ. He picks his spot, and he sinks it.
AJ coming up big time for OpTic, getting the block, and it was such a good block and set him up for an immediate shot. Could have been a genuine AJ solo play opportunity. And now we see a pre-jump from AJ! He's floating in the sky, and then he rains it down.
You have to love that. He's already up. Here he goes. Where's the touch? Where's the touch? To me, it's perfect. Goes into the bottom corner. Easy as you like. The splash comes out.
Sometimes maybe trying to do a little bit too much, and it's 2-0 moist. Oh, he could answer right back, and he does!
Right off the kickoff, it's going to be AJ here. You see how things kind of set up there. Retals leaves that perfectly right on the nose there for AJ. Gets that follow-up touch in. And now OpTic still bringing this, it's a one-goal game. Plays it lightly. MaJicBear gets that through, but it's not enough. Juicy is there on the sidewall. He just has to play the 50 and kill this on the ground, but the ball is still up for OpTic Gaming. AJ at 0 seconds ties things up.
Oh, what happened to Cash here on the back wall? Oh, he got spun around backwards and ran out of real estate. Absolute disastrous from Moist defensively, but Joyo with the save.
Ooh, good control though. You see that physicality coming out, almost set up a lane there. It is a lane, and AJ will slot it home. Demo on the play. OpTic, it's a 1-goal game.
I mean, that was kind of the telltale stat, right, for OpTic? The 5 demos, that's really what sets them apart.
You can't afford just to have one man out every single time. Play a 2-on-2 upfield, you're gonna lose it.
Oh, there's Retals hunting. Classic playstyle. MaJicBear also gets the bump. A Chronic knocked out of the way. And here comes OpTic.
In transition, it all clicks together. Oski gives away possession. AJ on the slow touch. MaJicBear cleans house. The punch through in the 1-0 lead finally. Some smiles in those face cams as OpTic are on the board.
And the thing about a demo-heavy playstyle is once you start to incorporate more demos and you're finding contact with players, it gets that much easier to keep getting demos because they're knocked out of rotation. AJ, hello.
Subtle, simple, graceful Barishnikov from AJ. The catch. Where are you going, young one?
Oh man, and the approach too from a Chronic.
Atao somehow sneaks his way around. Center box for Liquid. Back out to the midfield. Now it's a foot race. Retals has to get there in time. He will. Big shot. Quick save. Atao into the corner. Back to the center box. Struggling as they might be, AJ is there to capitalize for a lead OpTic.
And look at how quickly Retals was to get down the other side of the field. Everybody out of Liquid is scrambling. Can't find rotations. And AJ has a pretty sight at a free net.
Popped high and taken away. AJ thinking about boost. Oski on the center. Looking for the pass. Second touch is ridiculous. A Chronic waiting for his chance, but another huge 50 from AJ.
Team Liquid, they're swarming around OpTic Gaming, and it's a free one. The transition. They stay on defense. They bait in Liquid, and then they catch them all on the other side with a free net to shoot. I think Oski and Atol must have gotten over each other in rotation, stepping on each other's toes, and now they find themselves 30 seconds remaining, down by 2.
Disaster strikes at the worst time for Liquid. If you thought it was bad yesterday, add this one to the tally as well. 3-1 OpTic, 28 seconds away from Game 5.
Who can push it past the goal line in Game 5? It's only been Liquid.
The demos aren't there in the back line, but here they come. Numbers go up, and it's a score protocol. AJ scores, and it's tied 1-1.
Send in the cavalry. Here comes 2 players. Retals gets a demo behind the ball. MaJicBear moves forward, knocks the Chronic out the way, and tie us up.